Hey guys, Dale here, back with some more RimWorld, and it looks like some resistance fighters have come to set up for a siege. One of them has laid an egg. Chloe laid an egg. Okay. Let's take a look here. Egg. Humanoid egg. I don't see the egg. Chloe has laid an egg to being okay. Jump to location. Did you pick your egg up? That would be nice. Yeah, not sure what's going on. Okay, so they are just getting set up. We are getting people rounded up for heading over. So let's get our squad down here. There's just not much cover out here. I have been working on the base, so we're working on building walls. We're gonna move our ship over once we get this all walled off. And yeah, we actually do have like defensible positions and whatnot now. Oh, just some random dead bodies still. We'll get those hauled. Okay, so their supplies have come in. They have not started their assault or anything. How many of them are there? There are 20. Okay, this is probably like one of the more reasonable raids we've had in a little while. And we're going to go ahead and tell those guys to go in, and then we'll start marching in. We'll do our marksman command. Okay. I see some chunks right here. We'll line up behind those. Got some stuns going off. Shields are still up. Okay. Kenya, our latest kind of like Sith initiate, is taking some heavy damage here. Let's get you to back up. Oh, come on. Okay, we will say everyone is free to go. Hush is down. Is Hush bleeding out? No. Let's get your lightsaber hauled in. We will unforbid the things. And we'll watch them hunt down just the last couple of resistance fighters. Stam, ooh, okay. The telekinetic lightsabers, that is crazy looking. You are free to go, sir. And Kenya, if you're still walking, you might make it to bed. Are you bleeding? You're actually bleeding. What caused bleeding? His left eye being burned out. Okay. Well, I'll keep an eye on him, and then we will continue to kind of fortify our base. Okay, we have another down shuttle quest, but I'm really curious about this Sith silver statue. An ancient Sith statue radiates power from the dark side, empowering those of the same faction while weakening your enemies. Meditation focused dark side. It's made out of silver. We have Kenyuf and Hush in the hospital. Everyone else is pretty fine though, so let's go ahead and accept this. Oh, nice. And this is, I assume, for the monkeys. Shuttle crash, jump to location. It is right next to our walls, which is great. That being said, our walls are pretty close to the edge of the map, apparently. So kind of like let them hang out for a few hours. We'll come down to defend them here in about 4. Okay, we just recruited Stingray. Let's get him equipped with a lightsaber. Let's do the dual saber, equip dual lightsaber. Stingray, you are going to become one of our little Sith trainees, so let's get you on the same schedule as them. Let's also get you in the aspirant armor. Let's move you right there and then there. Still put you behind Simeon Stam, so we'll stick you there for now. We will want to awaken the Force on him. We're not going to do that until we're done with this shuttle quest, since that takes 7 hours. Okay, our raid has shown up. Where are they? Oh, they are way down here. How big is it? It's 30. It is all melee fighters. Okay, that's interesting. Disease infection, hush. Let's find our droid should be able to take care of that. Let's align you guys right down here, and then we'll set up a little firing line right behind you. Actually, we'll get you guys a little closer since they're melee fighters. And let's go ahead and summon one of these guys. It's always kind of like a roll of the dice where they end up spawning in from, opposite side of the map. Okay, you guys are free to go. Do whatever you'd like. If that's chasing down tribals, then that's chasing down tribals. We'll probably pick a few of these guys up just to throw into our dissector. We did that with our last raid. We're pretty good on organs right now. But having kidneys and whatnot to sell has not been bad for us. Oh, we could probably rescue. Okay, nice. Where are we going to put this Sith statue? I'm thinking maybe we'll put it... Maybe we'll get rid of this throne for now, because Vasilla and Zepha do have thrones up here in their bedrooms. So if they want to meditate in their bedrooms, they actually have like nice throne areas. And then, what is it? Regen rate for... Psi focus is actually much higher in these spots than on the throne. So we'll get rid of the throne. Maybe we'll throw the statue down right here, and then we'll put in some more Force Nexus spots, because with these being connected to these crystals, their regen is crazy. Well, Stingray is now working on psychic sensitivity stuff. Let's see. Sorcery, I guess we've been giving everyone like telekinesis. Let's just open that up for you. You have one ability that you've unlocked. We'll go ahead and set that to automatic. I wanted to take a look at their health tab here, and we have this empowering aura, overwhelming empowerment. The pawn is filled with energy and strength, while the presence of the Sith artifact empowering their abilities. Minus 40% pain, 130% consciousness, moving 120, manipulation 120, blood filtration 130, talking, eating. And it's not just when she's here. I noticed it while she was building this moisture pump. I don't know how long the effect lasts, or if it's just like a map-wide ability. Does it affect prisoners? No, you're malnourished a little bit. And does it affect non-force sensitive people? Doesn't seem to be impacting you. So maybe they get it from like meditating at it. I think that's fine. We also recruited Tyrone here. She was like on the brink of breakdown. Actually, you need to be assigned this stuff. And we need to check level 3 to see how many beds we actually have up here. We are probably short on beds. Simi, you know, the pureblood Sith, they belong to Darth Runic, so we might send them off to go be with him. Now that we've kind of gotten quite the crew of potential to prove themselves, or we could increase the barrack size, right? Like we could maybe put some beds here and here. Let's just do that for now, since we're not quite sure what we're doing with all this space, and then they'll get a bed built for Roan here. Let's change your name to something that I can actually pronounce. Skuga sounds disgusting, so why not? The last prisoner that we have is Barbil, who we need to brain wipe, and it looks like that just came off cooldown. So we'll do that in the morning. If the brain wipe's successful, then we'll give him a new leg. He's already survived our violent conversion ritual, and he is another psychically sensitive pawn, 160% on him. Progress-wise, we're up to 15 shards. What I'm hoping is that we'll kind of like get the base finished, and then we'll be at 100 shards. And once that happens, we'll need to go find another site to get shards from. And once we have that site, we'll kind of use this as like our base of operations. We'll call down the next pair of Sith who are going to be kind of like setting up and managing extraction on that site, as well as maybe taking over, handling all these like new aspirants. Mad Tortoise, that's not a big deal. We'll take care of that at some point. And then looks like we have a couple organ refrigerators still out here, so maybe I'll pick those guys up. Okay, I've been doing a lot of base building. We're flooring the internal of the base just because it lets us see things a lot better, and movement speed bonuses and all that fun stuff. We've done a lot over here, removing mountain roof and mountain with our strip mining. We're starting to kind of strip mine over here and build this wall. We haven't had any raids. Just bought a bunch of cloth and plasteel, some Nutramine from a bulk goods trader, and a timeless one has approached. A teenager is approaching the colony. He has a strange air of confidence around him. He wants to talk. You can send a colonist to hear what he has to say. Ooh, you're a Bith timeless one, strong intellectual. You are normally psychically sensitive. You can transmute steel, reconfigure steel at the atomic level, turning it into random valuable material. You can target a stack of steel or a steel slag chunk. Okay. What are you wearing, dude? You're wearing like ISB? You're wearing Imperial Army cap and cadet uniform? Vasilla. You ultimately get to decide who comes and who goes. Why don't you take let's see what this guy wants. Wants to join our colony. The thing is his ability isn't that great. His stats aren't that great. He is like a fresh adult. Send him away. He's become hostile. That's not a problem. I don't trust this food. Can you destroy this food? That's not what I wanted. No, you can't destroy the food. Okay, so we will just leave it out there. Vasilla, nothing. Didn't get a hit on you, so yeah. Sorry, Terry. Sorry about it. Well, we just did a skip abduction. I was just looking to do some organ farming. This guy has 210% psychic sensitivity. Gear, mostly. I think he has the cloth hood that grants some psychic sensitivity. Nexu Fur Slave Collar. You're wearing some interesting stuff. So it's really just the hood. The rest of that is you. What are you? You're an Iridonian. Okay, so latent psychic, duelist, aggressive. What are you? Is it maybe something to do with your ideologian? It doesn't look like it. You are a treasure. We were going to strip you. We're not going to do that. We're going to strip you. We're going to capture you. And we will see what is going on with you. So now that you're captured, 200% psychic sensitivity. We have a behemoth wandering around in base. There are actually like 3 of them on the map. I don't like it. I feel like they are hungry for us. Are you recruitable? You are. We will see if you survive a conversion. You could be like our greatest little acolyte yet, potentially. let's grab you guys. Let's draft you guys. Why am I hitting the wrong buttons here? Okay, grab you guys, draft you guys, send you down. Vasilla, let's draft you as well. And send you down. Let's get you guys to go down. And you guys are already here. We're going to take care of these behemoths. They should net us a good amount of meat and some leather that we'll probably end up selling. Okay. Who is here? City? Can you lightning strike this guy? Oh, that is a huge range. I don't think that's exactly what I want to do. EH. Okay. I'm going to set you guys to search and destroy, and then we will just fire on this guy. Okay, Hush, can you finish it off? And let's take care of the next couple as well. Okay, you guys fire. Finish this guy off. And we still have a bunch of people that need eyes. Our bottleneck right now is advanced components. We have 0. We've been super focused on making hypertech components because we need 150 in order to make the big fusion reactor. Where is this last one at? It's right here. But now that we've kind of like capped out on what we need for hypertech components, we should get to making regular components and advanced components. We have the resources for it. We have tons of plasteel. We have tons of gold. Okay, you guys go ahead and fire. And we can undraft you guys. We can undraft you guys. Okay, all set. Well, everyone's down here after that Behemoth hunt, so I figured we might as well try our reshaping of will here on Braxig. See if she survives, and if she does, she will become one of our aspirants. I think, so what is it? We've set Cal as a Sith warrior. Hush needs to be converted to a Sith warrior. We'll send Kenyef, Skuga, and Barbil on a mission, potentially with Braxiga. And if they survive the missions that we send them on, then we will grant them the role of Sith warrior as well. So that's how I'm thinking about doing that. Okay, will you live? Will you live? Oh, that's so sad. That's so sad. We could resurrect her. But she would only last for like a few days with the Sith resurrection thing, right? That was a surprise. I wish we would have just like shoved you in here for organs, but we'll find more. We'll find more powerful allies. Okay, we have some raiders taking some drugs. They have some explosives. One rocket launcher at least. Looks like just one. I think this is an opportunity for us to kind of like set up our new defensive positions. Let's get you guys hanging out in here. Lynx just got attacked by a crocodile while hunting it. Let's get you guys in there. And I guess let's get you guys a little further back. Oh, I don't like this. What? Where are you? You're here? Okay. We'll see where they end up going for our walls, but while we wait for them to figure that out, let's see. Aspirants, you guys are actually going to be like our front line. Let's do that. Vasilla and Zepha, we'll have you guys right there. And then the crew that will eventually go to Darth Runix, let's have you guys like right there. Okay, I think that is good. We should get some more officers. We should get some more Sith troopers. And then we've done a lot around the base. After this raid, we'll take a look and see what that looks like. So you guys all have defensive positions now. Oh yeah, why not? And let's just keep an eye out. It doesn't look like anyone's left the base walls, so that is fine. This guy's coming in to get them on the side. Okay, you are shooting rockets at my wall? I don't think so. How do these guys have farther range? Sith blaster rifle. Oh, these guys are rocking the heavy rifles. I guess it makes sense for them to have farther range if we're going to stick them towards the back. Okay. So these guys are being distracted by that. They are throwing grenades down like crazy. Were there any survivors up here? I don't think there were. Oops. And with lightsabers going on down here. Oh, bombs. Okay. Oh, EMPs. That'll take out our shields. Thankfully, it didn't hit us. Semi-psychic breakdown. Why were you so overloaded? Oh, you were just like free casting because you have crazy amounts of psi focus. Simi, you aren't about to collapse or anything, right? No. You guys can go. Skooga, you are... Oh, you should go, Skooga. Actually, someone should... You were stunned by something. Hush, go ahead and strip this guy. Let's capture him. He's unwaveringly loyal. He might make a good slave, though. Okay, the rest of you guys are free to go. Zepha, strip and capture this. Is that a Wookiee? Okay. Fine with Wookiees. Let's unforbid the things. I see some components, so we'll haul those. I see some medicine, so we'll haul those. I see one more survivor. A Nemoidian, probably? No, a Duros. Okay. Good shooting. You'd make a good officer, sir. Pack summon. That's fine. Okay, we'll see if any of these guys actually survive making it back to the base. At the base, we have some embrasures set up for turrets. I think, we've researched the medium turrets. Oh, we've researched the large turrets as well. This looks freaking cool. If we stick one there, can we stick one there? Yeah, we'll do that. And then... probably maybe an ion cannon. I know these are good for like mechanoids. We don't have a good spot for an ion cannon. We can figure that out later. Turbo blaster. Okay. So we'll need to have Tabana running to these. I have built some infrastructure already, so we have Tabana tank here. We have the pipe network going through. Eventually, when this is a fusion reactor, we'll want that connected. And then we will get this kind of probably up here because we do have a Tabana vein. Let's do, where is it? These are the mineral miners. Where's the Tabana extractor? Let's do a light Tabana extractor. We will stick it right there. So that means we need this pipe network going up to here. What does this cost? It's steel and hypertech components, so that should be fine. Once that's built, then we'll kind of have to like budget because these are 400 Durasteel. This is probably like 600 Durasteel. Oh, only 300 Durasteel. Durasteel and... Oh, are there any other turrets that are like that? So that was... What was this? This was the Turbo Blaster, medium laser cannon. No, the rest of these are going to cost like Durasteel, so... Yeah, even these are 300 Durasteel. They're just additional steel as well. I have decided to build 2 crafting structures up here, or crafting buildings up here. We're going to move our fabrication and our hypertech stuff up here. We're also going to move our machining table and smithing in here. We'll have it mirror the fabrication table, so they'll be like over here. We're currently working on vitals monitor, but manufacturing is queued up next, so that'll get us the machining table and the smithy that are the same size as the fabrication bench. We'll move our other miscellaneous crafting in here, so probably like tailoring benches, electric smelter, all that fun stuff. We got a second prison up and running, so we'll see where they end up taking these prisoners to. And then just kind of to make things a little bit easier on us, it's been rough when pawns have a living space on a separate map, right? So like Link sleeps up here on the second floor. He is prone to like hanging out at his bed up here. Where is our little medical droid? Why don't you go upstairs and take care of Link's? So I'm going to build a couple hospital beds in here. We'll store some medicine up here. We'll get vitals monitors and stuff going on up there as well. And it's also been really rough, like micromanaging them up here as well. So we'll build some droid fabrication and we'll have dedicated medical droids on the second and third floor. We'll have dedicated hospital beds and medicine storage. And then that opened us up to kind of these side rooms, the actual barracks area, so we have a lot more space for Sith aspirants and the chosen of Darth Runics up here. We are also giving them a table and some simple meals to hang on to up here, and same up here, we have put some simple meals down. I am realizing that refrigerator does not have power, and that's because it's connected to these walls, so we can actually just fix this by connecting it to those walls instead of running some extra power conduit. But things are coming along pretty well. If we go up here, we can kind of see like the footprint of the base from the top level. We see like our top level that's a little smaller, and then our third floor that's a little smaller, and the first and second floor obviously take up all that space. I am, for the most part, other than like the little micromanagey things like storing some medicine and having a doctor local so that like Lynx gets taken care of. Can you tend him? It's fine. Someone will come up here and tend him at some point. And it's not a big deal when it's just like blaster fire because that's just burns, but we've had some infections and stuff, and so I've been having to like get people out of bed and make them go downstairs and force them to rest downstairs. And with the hospitals on multiple levels, then that'll be a lot less micromanagey. So I'm pretty excited about that. I think tomorrow, hopefully we'll have like this section wrapped up. We'll start working on getting this section finished. I am making the floors a little different for kind of like the landing area over here. And then we'll have a different pattern for landing over here because that'll be, we'll actually put like the landing beacons down for like quest visitors and whatnot so that looks neat. And then we might build some ship props just so that it looks like these are going to be used more than they actually are. So I'm excited about that. Mashinto has died because of blood loss. Okay. That's not a huge deal. The Wookiee, right arm, we can fix that. Prisoner, we'll start working on reducing your will. Are you worth trying to convert? A delicate Wookiee. No, you aren't. So we'll see if you survive. We'll turn you into a slave. You have crazy shooting. You're a psychopath. You're gonna be a perfect officer or a Sith trooper even. Like we might just go straight into Sith trooper. For you, we'll work on reducing resistance. We'll hope that you survive, and then we'll get you recruited, McLean. I think that's gonna be it for today. Thanks for hanging out, you guys. As always, until next time, have a good one. Bye.